Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic forecast for the month of July 2025. By the way, happy birthday. I absolutely adore you guys. I'm going to pull my usual 8-card spread, see who shows up in your reading with romantic interest in you this month. Whether it's someone new or someone that you already currently know and are currently building something with, we shall see. Just keep an open mind, Cancer, that I do tend to get kind of nosy in these readings. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat my messages, so please only take what fits and leave what doesn't. All right, so enough about that. Let's get into your reading. Please tap into the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Swords wanted to hop out. You know, this kind of combo reminds me of, you know, just chilling outside and all of a sudden a message comes through that you are not expecting. Okay, you might have a King of Swords energy getting ready to reach out to you about something. We will see if it comes back out. Please tap into the energy of Cancer today, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What is going on in Cancer's romantic love life for the month of July 2025? What is their forecast? 2 more shuffles for Cancer. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, so the person heading your way this month romantically, Cancer, how do they feel about you deep down? We have the Star card. This is major arcana for Aquarius. Their intentions towards you this month? The Devil, major for Capricorn. Why is that there? All right, their behavior and actions towards you this month? The 2 of Swords, Moon in Libra. Your feelings towards this person this month? The 8 of Swords. That'll do it. When the Devil shows up in the intentions position, that'll definitely trigger the 8 of Swords-y energy. All right, what's the blockage? Judgment, major for Scorpio, and your potential outcome in July, Cancer, the 3 of Wands. I absolutely love this card for you. I'll tell you more as we go. Your advice, the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, and the overall energy for you this month, we have the 6 of Cups. Remember how we saw a moment ago during the pre-shuffle the 9 of Pentacles with the King of Swords, and I said, you might be getting an incoming text, phone call, something that comes out of nowhere, is unexpected. Well, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting for this reading. Someone is thinking about you as we step into the month of July. Someone may be nostalgic about you, reminiscing about you. It doesn't have to be an ex. It does not have to be an ex. It could simply be someone that you talked to briefly and you guys hit it off, you had a spark, but maybe nothing unfolded as far as romance is concerned, right? We will see. 7 of Swords right underneath that. In July, someone's got the Star energy as their feelings for you, which is all about hope and faith and praying that something works out. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look. Why is the Star how this person is feeling towards Cancer in the month of July, please? Why the Star? The Fool and the 9 of Wands. The Fool is wanting to take a risk. The Fool is wanting to take a chance. The Fool is the energy of, all right, I'm ready to try something new. The last thing I tried did not work out for me. Let me try this up. And the 9 of Wands is not giving up. So Cancer, if someone maybe in the month of June asked you out on a date and you didn't really respond in the way that they were hoping, it looks like in July they might be asking you for a date again to see if the same answer is what your answer is. And if you don't resonate with that, there could be something going on with you and another person where there's been some push and pull in your connection. And in July, someone is really hoping that the new approach that they're going to take towards you is going to be the one that really sticks. Okay? Because someone does not want to let this go. The Devil comes in as intentions when we intend to obsess about how to get something to work in our favor if it hasn't been up to this point. All right? And with the 2 of Swords being this person's behavior and actions, it feels like this person flip-flops, switches up a lot. Switches up how they're going to show up for you because they're trying out different ways. But that feels manipulative. That feels like someone is trying to force a square into a circle. Like, oh, okay, Cancer didn't like it when I showed up this way. Let me try out this. It's like being performative, you know, being something that you're not to get Cancer to say yes to them. Like, oh, Cancer didn't really respond the way I wanted to when I was being sexual and flirty. Maybe I'll be more conservative this time with Cancer. Maybe that'll get me the answer I'm looking for. I don't know, Cancer. It feels like someone's really interested in you this month. But with your feelings for them being the Eight of Swords, you may be in your head about whether to go forward with it or if it's just going to get you stuck. It's like you don't really know how you truly feel about this person. You're kind of like overthinking it this month. Yeah, if you're walking into this month of July, Cancer, single, there's someone that's thinking about you and really wanting to like make some sort of effort towards the situation with you. But if you already know who this person is, and this is someone that you've had like an on and off dynamic with, you may also feel emotionally tethered to this person, but logically you might feel like it's not the best route to take for some reason. Let me clarify your feelings, and then I'm going to get another card on their feelings. Oops, backwards. And if it's not the person itself that you don't trust, Cancer, you may feel like the situation surrounding the two of you has not been very supportive over the two of you getting what you wanted from each other. Maybe there's a third party. Sometimes the devil shows up as third party influence. Why the Eight of Swords? The Two of Swords. Some of you guys might have Moon in Libra. With the Eight of Swords clarified by the Two of Swords for your feelings, for someone in July, Cancer, this is you like going back and forth on what you want to do about a situation, which tells me that you're conflicted, okay? Which tells me that this is not some random person that is insignificant to you. This is someone that has, you know, developed a spot in your life that feels like it's meant for some bigger purpose than what it is right now, but you can't really put your finger on it. Like, why do I feel so drawn to this person? What's our connection meant to be? I don't know. A part of you just wants to let it go. Eight of Swords plus Two of Swords equals the Ten of Swords. A part of you just wants to be done with something already, but you're still like pulled. Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. For some of you Cancers, you just might be mad at someone for something and you're trying to let it go, but you know, you're having trouble, but you're still also emotionally connected. So let me break down the Devil card and see what it represents. Why is the Devil as this person's intentions? Because the Devil as intentions can be the intent to manipulate, to make something feel like a more substantial offer than it really is. Why the Devil? The Knight of Pentacles. This person is curating an offer for you, Cancer, in the month of July. And when you receive this offer, it's going to leave you feeling a little bit, you know, like stuck. For some of you, this could definitely be flipped. This could be a Cancer coming towards the cross-watcher. Queen of Swords. Break down that Six of Cups as the overall energy for me, please. Break down that Six of Cups as the overall energy for me. Judgment. Yeah. Someone's wanting another try at this. Again, it doesn't have to be an ex. It's telling me that there's already some sort of emotional history between you and another person, but something did not unfold the way that someone anticipated or someone wanted. Okay, and the art depiction is showing me someone coming out of the grave, coming out of the dead, coming from a place of flatline, you know. So this could be saying that you and this person, your connection totally flatlined, where maybe you've gone a month without talking to each other, 2 months for some, 3 months for others. And for someone here, it might have been even longer, where you both may have assumed each other forgot about the other, okay? But the Judgment to the Six of Cups is resurrecting something from the grave, giving life to it again, because someone is unable to like move forward until they get some closure or get some clarity on what's going on with the situation. Like someone's wondering, why am I still stuck on Cancer? Cancer is wondering, why am I still stuck on this person? You both are doing it for different reasons. Only difference is one person's willing to take a risk and step forward to break the ice and like get some more understanding about the situation, and the other person is kind of like frozen. Knight of Swords. Clarify that Judgment card in the blockage position, because oftentimes the Judgment, when it's in the blockage position, someone may feel like someone judged the other too harshly, didn't give someone a chance to really develop into their personality in regards to the other person. Like someone didn't give someone enough time to really show who they truly are, and was judged right off the bat. All right, was, you know, judged by like something. Maybe someone here is very shy and hard to get to open up and may have been just mislabeled. Clarify that Judgment. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Now, the Hanged Man to the Judgment card as a challenge tells me that something was put on pause to the point where everyone just gave up. So it wasn't necessarily a rejection of something. It was, all right, this is taking too freaking long to get off the ground. What is going on here? And people just got annoyed. I hope this is making sense, Cancer, because it feels like a specific message for maybe like 2 Cancerians watching this right now. But the message wants to come through, so I got to honor it. It feels like something was building up, but never got to the actual point that someone was trying to get it to. And it became irritating. Imagine anticipating something and you're getting excited and then someone pulls back and you're like, all right, whatever. And then you get anticipated into it again. I don't know if that's grammatically correct, but go with me. And that person pulls back and you're like, all right. And then you get nice and anticipated and oh my God, I can't talk. And then that person pulls back again to the point where it's like, all right, this is stupid. Keep it. Keep your love offer. I don't want it. You're getting me all excited, and then you pull back. Think of it in the bedroom too. You know, someone gets just close enough to where you're like, all right, and then they interrupt it by talking or something like that. It's like, all right, I'm annoyed now. That's what I'm getting off this reading. Oh my God, the example. Give me another card on the blockage. It's like, all right, if I gotta beg or if I gotta like wait like this, I don't want it anymore, but there's still that desire to want it though. But maybe someone needed to cool off a little bit. 7 of Swords, there started to be a trend where 2 people stopped trusting each other and started feeling like it was just a game for another. And for someone here, the World card showing up could indicate there was an unclosed chapter hindering someone from having a new chapter with somebody, whether that's a sign that you and another person started off your connection while still connected to other people. And everyone's like, hey, did you break things off with that person so you and I could be together now? And the other person's like, no, I haven't done it yet. What about you? No, I haven't done it yet. It's just like it dragged out. That's only going to hit for somebody here, like one person, I feel. Give me another card on the challenge. 3 of Pentacles, some of you guys may have worked together or unable to cooperate with each other and then just cut it off, the Death card. Yeah, Cancer, it feels like what I'm getting here is you and another person hit it off, chemistry, great, check, attraction levels, check. You guys both wanted the same thing, check, but it never actually built up into something because of insecurities, fears, other people. And the more I'm diving into this person's energy, I'm not seeing that they're trying to manipulate you. I'm not seeing that they're trying to be something that they're not. You remember how I may have misjudged them in the beginning, assuming that they were just coming in here not being themselves just to see what would work with you? I misjudged. And that's the Judgment in the challenge position. The same way I misjudged this person, they may feel like you did the same thing to them, wrote them off really quickly because of something that, you know, they were unable to like build into explaining or something like that, or that's vice versa. Okay, so the more I'm diving into this person, I'm not getting that they're a bad person at all. I'm getting that there's some deep insecurity here from this person where they were not comfortable with just coming forward with some information or coming forward as themselves so you can really truly get to know them on an authentic level. And you may have picked up that they were not being as authentic and decided to pull away. Because Cancers can pick up on some fake stuff. You can pick up when someone's trying to be something that they're not to make you like them. But I don't feel like they were doing it to manipulate you. I feel like they were doing it because they were still learning about themselves, it feels like. Clarify that 2 of Swords. Clarify that 2 of Swords. Justice, Libra energy. Someone may have been waiting on a divorce. Because I got the 9 of Pentacles here. Waiting to become single and independent. And if that doesn't sound like your situation, the 2 of Swords to the Justice card could be someone going back and forth because they just felt like something was not working out favorably. Something was not adding up. Something didn't seem fair. Maybe this person felt like you were not being honest with them. Clarify that 3 of Wands for Cancer's outcome in July. Potential outcome in July. The 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. And then I see the 5 of Cups. With that Three of Wands being there, the Three of Wands is being confident that something you're now anticipating is actually going to show up this time. Because the Three of Wands is a confident energy that your ships are coming in. What you're waiting on is actually showing up. And the Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups could be talking about rehashing some of the disappointment that was surrounding, you know, this relationship in its early stages of building. Where someone was like, I didn't want to do that, but you left me no choice. You were just ignoring me, blah, 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 blah. Or it's like everyone venting about why they felt like they needed to just pull back from the situation. Clarify Cancer's advice. Why the Knight of Swords? The Seven of Wands in reverse, Ten of Cups in the upright, Page of Pentacles in the upright, Hermit in the upright. Now that Seven of Wands in reverse, that's saying, all right, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't know how it even got started in the first place, but I don't want to fight. Ten of Cups is wanting to build something comfortable and emotionally secure and stable with someone, Ten of Cups. And the Hermit is acknowledging one has done enough time, you know, soul searching to know what they want now versus what they wanted before. Like maybe someone needed time to figure out what they actually wanted before actually giving into a situation that was going to demand a lot of time, energy, and resources. Relationships take work. You got to be all in. You can't be half-assing it. So Cancer, it doesn't feel like this is an ex, but it does feel like someone that you may have been intimate with, maybe not. You guys were trying to get something off the ground, but it never fully happened. And two parties just went, you know what, this isn't doing anything, so let me just focus on my work, focus on other things. And then just time started to get lost between the two of you. And now it feels like it's been a minute and someone's like, hey, do you want to try this again? I feel like we're different people now. So let me get another round of clarifying. I feel like I need more information. All right, give me another card on this person's feelings for Cancer. Five of Swords in reverse, Ace of Cups. Someone's over here like, can we let go of the drama? Can we like focus on the romance if there has been drama? If there hasn't been drama, the Five of Swords in reverse is acknowledging someone is no longer wanting to play any silly games, not wanting to, you know, because when you think about the Five of Swords in the upright, that's sending mixed signals at times. Afraid to be the vulnerable one, afraid of being the one that actually gets hurt. Playing phone tag. Like, oh, Cancer took 2 hours to respond to this text. I'm going to take 4 hours to respond to their future text. Things like that. Five of Swords in reverse is letting that stuff go. It's not important. And being more transparent with one's heart and feelings and leading with one's heart, not out of insecurity. Because it also came out with the Emperor, which is showing me someone really wanting to be serious and clear and focused and purposeful and more intentional with everything that they say or don't say. You see how the reading just totally turned? I almost wrote this person off based off of what I saw at a quick glance. I'm like, oh, this person is not being authentic. They're being flip-floppy. They're being manipulative. And now it's turned into this person trying to paint me a picture of what was going on right before you both decided to just be like, never mind, this ain't friggin' working. Clarify Cancer's feelings for this person. Clarify Cancer's feelings for this person. Page of Pentacles. You're willing to try. Yeah, and then I see the Tower on the bottom. You're willing to try. I'm going to repeat until the, you know, I'm blue in the face. This is not an ex, I feel. Okay? It just feels like I have a Cancer that was trying to build something with someone when the conditions weren't supporting it. Whether it was because people had divided loyalties, or there was other people involved, or someone really needed to work on themselves. Maybe someone was struggling with some deep insecurities, and that was going to really cause some drama for the relationship. Whether your insecurities or theirs, someone needed to focus on self-love for a bit. Someone that needed to learn how to just be themselves and not be something that they're not, in the hopes that that's going to be the version of themselves that Cancer is going to like about them. Wow. Crosswatcher. You've really been working on yourself. Very proud of you. You're not the same person you were before, I swear. It's like you want this person to see how you've developed into since the last time that they spoke to you. Again, this could definitely be Cancer saying this to me. But I feel like Cancer, you've got someone here that is going to be unrecognizable, but in a really beautiful way. Like this person's excited for you to see who they developed into since the last time you guys have connected. Like I'm getting some deep therapy on this person. Like they've done some deep therapy. Like they're like, you know what? I'm not the same. I'm more confident in myself. I'm not going to be clingy or needy. I'm all about, you know, what feels authentic and being transparent as possible. King of Wands is someone coming in really good looking, not just physically good looking, but their aura just feels crisp. Feels like it's got that, I don't care who likes me, I like me, I'm good, I don't need your validation. But I always get attention anyway because I come in with that energy, you know. All right, dive into Cancer a little bit more, please. Queen of Cups, that's you. Look at you. Queen of Cups is a sweetheart. The Queen of Cups is someone who's got a heart of gold. And I don't assign any gender to any of these cards. Queens and kings, they come up as archetypes of the people that we're connecting to, because we all can, you know, have a little bit of Queen of Cups in us and Emperor in us, things like that. Anyways, with the Queen of Cups showing up, this is telling me that I have a Cancer that has a lot of self-love for themselves, is very comfortable in their own skin, and just leads with their heart. Not ego, not insecurities, not fear. And that's a really good combination for that King of Wands that we just saw a second ago. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay. All right. Clarify that overall energy again. Why the Six of Cups Judgment? King of Pentacles. And the King of Wands is back again. And the Chariot. Cancer, it feels like you've got somebody showing up more grounded, more stable, more confident in themselves, wanting to see you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to hear what you've been up to. And if anything else blossoms out of that, they're open. If not, they're open to whatever you have to give them, whether it's just friendship at this point. Okay? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting off of this. Someone here might travel a lot or lives at a distance or has come a long way. Yeah. Clarify Cancer's outcome. The Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a conversation heading towards you, Cancer, when you least expect it. With the Four of Cups being here, which is your card, this shows me you looking kind of bored and like lost in thought at the time that this message comes in. Okay. That's what it kind of feels like. Or you're the one sending the message because you're in a place where you're like, there's nothing fulfilling going on here right now. I mean, I'm happy on my own, but I kind of want to like put myself out there and maybe talk to a few different people. And you might be reaching out to this person if you're the one reaching out to the other person. Okay? But I am getting another perspective has been gained here with that Hanged Man. A higher perspective with that King of Swords now showing up. And that is what allows something to move forward much quicker. Let's pull what could be blocking you in your love life, Cancer. I will pull your person's hidden feelings at the end. But yeah, it feels like you have an incoming phone call, an incoming text message that changes things up in a big, big way. Changes things up in a big, big way. But yeah, I am getting like a FaceTime call, a phone call, a text message, something like that. It definitely feels like communication between a person that you don't hate, they don't hate you. Maybe things kind of went sideways because of getting bored waiting on something because something wasn't meant to happen at that time. Kind of like that right person, wrong timing thing. That could be why every time you went to anticipate something and it didn't happen, it was because someone really needed to grow emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Soulmate only. You have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one. Some of us focus too much on, is this person my soulmate? Are they my soulmate? Are they my soulmate? We have many soulmates. They come in different shapes, different forms. They could be teachers, mentors, enemies, lovers, exes, lifelong partners, family members, you name it. They're here to teach us and guide us. Unworthy on the bottom. You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. For some of you Cancers, this person felt like they were unworthy. Okay, and may have like put a lot of, you know, a lot of projection onto you. Like if you didn't act in a way that reassured them that you liked them like that, or that you were on the same page like that, they would, you know, project hard onto you and put a lot of weight on your behavior, but it was just them being triggered. Okay, anxiety, yeah. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I got strong Scorpio in this reading. I have Aries. I have Leo. Hello. You got some bonus cards. Perfect for your birthday anyway. So we'll take them. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're girl Cancer. And if you like to book a private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video that I post on YouTube. Baddison, intuitivetarot.com. That's 2 Ds, not one for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You read, where I dive into your person and you for the next 7 days. I'll link in the description box below this video the most recent All Signs reading I did. You just click on it and then you look for the Cancer timestamp because it's a long live stream. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. Isn't that what I was saying this entire time, but not verbatim? Someone was hiding their true self and trying to mirror back what they thought you would like in them, being something that they're not, in order to win your approval. But you saw through that, Cancer. You could sense that someone was not being themselves. Like if you're talking to someone that you can tell is extremely modest and conservative, and all of a sudden they start to, like, you know, wear clothes that are more provocative in the hopes that that will get your attention, that's them not being themselves. You know, or the same with a guy. It's you know, gotta be yourself. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. I see you in the face of strangers. You were always with me. I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. For some of you Cancers, someone wants to apologize for projecting so hard onto you. They may have projected a lot of their insecurities onto you. You know, put a lot of power and weight on what you did when it wasn't warranted. Like if they were having a bad week at work and then you were like slow to respond to a text, they would just throw all this energy at you. You don't care about me, you didn't like me, you were using me, blah, blah, blah. But really it was something going on with them. They were feeling taken advantage of, not just by you, but many people in their life, and they just targeted at you because you are the softie. You're a sweetheart. Take that however resonates. All right, so I hope this helped. I'll see you in a few days for your weekly update. I hope this made sense. I feel like it's only going to resonate with 1 or 2 of you, but hey, if it helps someone, it helps someone. So I'll see you next time. All right, enjoy the birthday season, Cancer. Love you. Namaste.